Hi everyone, my name is Desiree with theastrologyaddiction.com and thank you so much for watching. Today I will be doing a video here starting my series of the North Node and the South Node in your birth chart. And it's really important to look at this place in your chart. It is not a planet, it's not an asteroid, but it is the nodes of the moon. So it's an angle in your chart which has a lot of importance. It shows you your destiny, kind of your life path, if you will, and it really shows you where in a chart someone has a strong desire and they continue to want more. It seems to bring things into people's lives of a physical form, and it's just a place that you are meant to be drawn towards. It can also bring fear into the person's life from that area if it's in regards to the house or the zodiac sign. Just have to consider everything with that. And your South Node is going to be a place where you feel more comfortable. You can tend to regress to patterns of your South Node to comfort you, or to it's things that are not really your main focus. You know that already. You've lived it in past lives possibly, and you maybe even have family with behaviors of the South Node. It can be something that you're trying to get as far away from as possible, but there are things that keep drawing you back towards the South Node. I will be starting off today. Go through the North Node through the zodiac signs, and if you'd like to book an astrology reading with me, that will be in the description box as well. Okay, so with your Capricorn North Node, you have a Cancer South Node. Now with a Cancer South Node, this is one of the classic placements where they can have a real attachment to their mother and to the nurturing stages of their life and those younger parts of the development stage. So when you were a kid, you might really think back and have a lot of memories and kind of past regressions that come up for you in adulthood, where you reflect onto the past and onto, oh, well, my mother did things this way, or my family did things this way, and I just remember those days, or I remember how that used to be, in a negative or in a positive way. You just dwell on those things in some capacity. And it can also be a place where you're very self-protective of yourself. You don't like to get out of your shell. You don't like to, even maybe it's hard for you to connect emotionally with people because you have such a hard shell up all the time, and you don't like to let that show. And when you do let it show, it can kind of overtake you, and you can maybe become so emotionally involved in what your object or person of desire is that it kind of overtakes you. And something else with this placement, with your Capricorn North Node, you can have a lot of great success when you step into the confident leader role, and when you take on the responsibility that you've been given, and you take on the responsibility that is your destiny. So not fearing away from challenge, from responsibility, from even from career opportunities. You may think that something that you're doing right now in your life is a lot more secure and stable, and something that you can feel more comfortable in, but taking that leap of faith into a position of power where you are maybe a leader, a manager, a boss in some capacity, and knowing that that's what you deserve, not feeling like you're undeserving in a way. It can be a very emotional placement when you have your South Node in Cancer, and it can make you feel maybe like no one can compare to, for example, your mother or your father. No one in your life that you are with can really meet those high standards that you have in your mind. But it's about breaking that shell of thinking and kind of breaking out of that fixed idea that no, I can make the life that I want to make, and I don't have to be restricted by what my parents maybe said or what they thought was best for me. And even so, not holding other people to those standards either, because that's not healthy to put that onto someone else anyway in your adult life. You're meant to take the steps towards bettering yourself and finding a partner that kind of matches you and that you're able to build something with. And Capricorn North Node is all about building physical structures and physical systems and building in this world. So really making the right decisions and navigating through sort of what you're putting your money towards, what you're putting your energy towards, what type of things you're actually building. Are you building a company? Is there things that are holding you back due to your need for safety and your need for comfort? Or are you kind of pillaring the way to the top that you know that you deserve to be at? You really deserve, with a Capricorn North Node, to be the leader of a company. You deserve to be the leader of some type of a group or an organization. You can be really great with financial decisions, and you can be really great with leadership decisions, but it's all about taking that confidence step away from kind of your tie to the past. With a Cancer South Node, you can have a great just tied to the past in a way, and that's family, that's relationships. You might have had an ex that you were in love with from being a teenager, and it's still someone that you really hold on to in a way, and you think about often, and it's hard for you to kind of be in new relationships because you still think about that person, which, you know, for most people, that's not how they view relationships. You know, they're in relationships and it does mean something, but moving on, you take that with, you take that for what it was, and you move on. You decide, no, this is not what was meant for me, and that's that. With a Cancer South Node, you can be really bogged down and hold on tight to those past experiences and those past relationships, that it's hard for you to kind of make your way in the world, confidently, because you do hold on to those experiences. So definitely a lot of depth here with your Cancer South Node and your Capricorn North Node. And remember here that you can build your dream, you can build your life, and you can really have whatever you want if you put your mind to it. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to book a reading with me, my links are in the description box. Bye.